Hey guys, it's Sharon with Little Britain Company. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so you know that you're here for an Ollie's haul, but I had to show you this adorable bag I bought at Ross when I was at the beach. And I had things in it, so I don't think I've shown you, but I love this so much. It's really nice and big, and I've actually been taking it with me for some of my Ollie's hauls. Now I'm about to unmask this crazy amount. I went to Ollie's in Wilmington, North Carolina. I went to Ollie's in Jacksonville, North Carolina, because we were there for one of Little Brit's band competitions. And because we went in early, we decided to stop. And I went here in my Rocky Mount store. So this is 3 stores accumulation, and there might be some things still from the beach. I think there's a few things here because my junk journal sister went with me and we hit up an Ollie's in Myrtle Beach. So South Carolina. I will say there wasn't a single Ollie's that had a lot. So all of this was kind of pieced together from 4 different stores, but together they had some stuff. So let's take a look. Okay, so I'm going to stand up to do this. I'm trying to give you a better view because there's a lot in front of me, and because of where my camera sits, it sits further to the back. So you're seeing a little bit of stuff in the back. There's a lot more in front of me. So let me just get started. I'm going to grab what I see and we'll move on from there. This was pretty cool. This was 99 cents for these thickers. Fantastico, Instantates, Que Dulce, Hey, Caramelos, Fuentes para, I'm not very good at, I did take Spanish in school. I am not very good at the pronunciation, but I thought these were great. I think that they're really nice. Incredibly. So, that was a fun find. I'm going to have to put these straight into a container I have behind me, or well, I'll never get through it. This was another great one, and it goes so well with all the beach things that we were doing this week. Sunshine, Better Together, Ocean Lover, Out to Sea, Sail Away, Obsessed, Set, Uncharted, Sail, Escape, and then Set, Uncharted, Sail, Escape is Obsessed. Looks like it repeats, so you get 2 of each of these dimensional type thickers. Those are really fun. Let's see if I can stop this bag. It keeps trying to fall off because it's so full. There are some things I bought multiples of, which I think you're seeing. Let me get those away. So they had boxes and boxes of this. This is a swivel knife. And a couple of years ago, I purchased one of these from Temu, and it was not the best. I'll put it that way. And so I think that the We Are Memory Keepers, they are known for quality work. So I'm excited to get some of these. And again, I did buy maybe 7 of them. I'm going to give some of them to my sisters. But I was excited about this one, and looking forward to trying that one out. This, I can't tell you. Oh, by the way, the swivel knife was either $1 or 99 cents. I can't tell you how excited I was to find these. And you might think I'm crazy. So these are treat sticks. I think I bought about all that I saw. Maybe 4 packs, 3 or 4 packs. They were $1.99. You get 25. But I use these when I'm making, or at least I wanted to use these, and they were too expensive before, when I'm making my Halloween rosettes, so they can actually go on a stick. That is very much like what you would see in the vintage ones. So I just think these are gorgeous, and they're good to go. So very, very excited about those. Alrighty. And again, I don't know where I got anything anymore. There's a lot. So I don't know where it came from. Most of it. Some of it, every once in a I did find this set. I've been buying some of these up. I have so many right now, but I make a lot of these recipe albums. I end up taking these out, but I did like the sentiment on these. So the Just Go, Be Free, the Explore, and the Relax, and I'll pull these out and use them for other things. Now this one, I think that's just a sticker. And the quality of these, yeah, that's like a postcard. So really nice quality on these. So excited about getting a few more of those. Like I said, I keep picking those up now. That I did not realize they had so many different options. They had a lot of options. Seriously, a lot of options. So very fun. Let's see. These were at my Ollie's, and the only reason I remember is because I just got these like a day or two ago. I ran in just to see if they had anything, and they had these beautiful watercolor cards. So you get this. I'm gonna zoom in for a minute. See it's definitely a nice watercolor on there. You get, you get the cards, you get envelopes, you get, it's only 12 of each, but the quality of these is fantastic. So I picked up a couple. I know I'm going to send at least one of these to my polar bear sister because she does those beautiful watercolors. Hopefully she'll enjoy that. I also found these, I tell you, for $1.99. I pick these up every time I see them because the Ollies begin to run out. They never have, they're not a store that keeps specific things in stock. It's just not what they are. And so I have been making a lot more of those little Post-it note holders. And I really enjoy those. And there are 12 in here. So for $1.99, you're getting a pretty good deal. So I picked up those. I think I picked this up at the beach just because I wanted to have something when I'm going to different places, or honestly when I'm just sitting in my living room, where I can sharpen my colored pencils. And so I'm going to try this. Hopefully it'll be a good quality. Move that out of the way. I picked up one of these journals because my junk journal sister had seen one of these in blue, I think, in my one of my videos, and said that she would love to have one, love to find one. And so what's cool about this is it already has these sections in here, these metal pieces in here, ready for you to put a signature into. So it'll be interesting to see how much that actually holds. But since she wanted one, I got her one. I picked one up. Let me move some of these around. I found, and again, no idea. I'm sure that was at one of the beach ones. I found this guest book, and I only bought one. They had plenty, but I was really wondering if my daughter would like something like this. And if she wants it personalized, I will absolutely personalize it for her if she likes this one. It's Park Lane, so this was a Joanne Fabric one. So I can certainly do whatever she wants, but she really wants, she's been talking about a rustic look for her wedding. And this, I think, is this nice, simple, rustic look. And for $2.99, if she doesn't want it, I'll just recover it. The paper is beautiful. It is so nice and almost buttery. So there's that. Oh my, I'm going through this faster than I thought I would. I found these. Honestly, I just thought they were fun. These cute little suckers. I don't even know if there's a flavor to these. They're really cute for decorating, and that's what they're for. Fairy tin, sugar. I don't see. It says, I think it's going to be citrus flavors. But they were just so cute. I couldn't say no, and I thought even if we just use these when we're doing making gingerbread houses at Christmas time, they will be fun. I got to put those someplace. I don't want them back in with the other paper stock. That would be bad. This was a great find. And I bought several boxes of this. These were 99 cents. And they're great. These little bulb safety pins. They're great for adding little beads and things to journals or to whatever you want. They're really cute. Let me pull back a little bit more. So I bought several of those. Also for 99 cents, I found this heavy fabric repair. And as cool as it is for the heavy fabric, this big needle, which is fairly blunt, if you can tell, it's a pretty blunt needle, it's intended to be, would be great if I was working on books. Just getting, because you pre-punch the holes, so I don't need it to punch a hole, but it's nice to have this big needle to use. So I just bought one of those. Did not think I would need more. I did find this Velcro. And I thought I would be nice to have some black Velcro. Most of mine is white, but it was $1.99 for 18 inches. So, it was an okay price. Again, for my kitchen, I like to do a Christmas cookie exchange. So this is a cookie spatula. I thought that was fun to have, so I just picked up one of those. I decided it would be fun to try these brush pens. I have no idea. I have no idea what'll happen. Here are, let me zoom in a little bit so you can see the colors that are available in this little pack. It's the Pro Series. Oh, no. We'll see, but it was $2.99. I picked up one pack just to try it out, just for fun. At my Ollie's, I found these wonderful packs of matte paper pads for $1.99. I thought that was a great deal. They look like they're going to be textured. They're not. They're smooth, but they have that nice textured look to them. Sometimes that's what you want. Sometimes you don't want them to actually be textured because the texture isn't always easy to make things adhere to, as nice as it can be. So this has so many great colors to use. I really liked the, so many colors in here, so many different levels of those. I think it said 72 sheets, and you can kind of see just it's almost like an ombre of the different colors. So that one was good. So I'm going to open one of these. So for little Brit, for Christmas, he does not watch the Game of Thrones. That's not actually something we've been watching. But this matches up with his name. So for $2.99, I could not get it. Now I may open it and repackage it because we don't follow that. I thought this was wonderful with the reindeer. I thought, what a cool book at Christmas time. By the way, if you see these scissors, these are cutter bees. I know that some people have been finding them at Ollie's and they don't know what they are. Buy them. You're going to want them. These are fantastic scissors. Now mine can't, I've had these for many, many years, and mine have a cover to them you put in, but they are absolutely fantastic, and they're really intended for your fussy cutting. I bought some other ones recently from Ollie's. I don't know if you remember. I think I showed those at the beach. I tried those out. They were not good. They're not worth the 99 cents. And I hate to say that, but I don't want anyone buying something they don't need to buy. So took them out, tried. I had bought, I think, 3 different pairs, tried them out, and they didn't really even cut the paper. So that was a shame. Okay, let's take a quick look and see. Does anyone out there follow Game of Thrones? Because if you do, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I know that when I have been in bookstores and I have done book fairs, this sells usually for somewhere around $15. So getting it for, what did I say? Oh, it says on the back. This one sells for $18.95. So getting it for What was that? $2.99? $2.99. That is a pretty fantastic deal. Okay, so it does have that on the front. I like that inside. Oh, wow. So it does open up and have some information, which you can always take out, and he can take out. He does like books that have the world building, where they have the maps and things. That's pretty, and I love that picture in the back. And if he wants it adapted, he knows that I can. Lots of really great, high quality paper, guys. So, in particular, I am still going to use this for Christmas. I'm going to find a way to do some adaptations to it. But if you like Game of Thrones, this is beautifully done. And again, it was originally $19 basically. So those go away. Let's find out what's in here. I don't quite know. I think I know because I saw somebody had opened it sort of. So I went ahead and risked it for $1.99. I thought, okay, I will take a little risk and see what happens. Where are my green scissors? What did I do? I know they're on here somewhere. Because I don't normally use my cutter bees for anything other than cutting paper. I've been very careful with those. They used to be very expensive. Okay. So for $1.99, what did we come up with? Mint and Bell Strawberry Scarf. Okay, so it looks like it's wrapping paper sheets. I think I know what this is. So I would say this is probably from, when you buy wrapping paper when your kids do sales at school and you get this wrapping paper. I think that's what this is. I think this is the wrapping paper that you might end up buying. Oh, no, it's not. It's highlights hidden pictures. Can you find the objects hidden among the candy canes? Oh, well, that's far more interesting. Oh, I was so wrong. Look, okay, we got a snowflake. There's a leaf of some kind. I see an apple and a lobster. Let's see. That looks like maybe a scarf. That's a scarf. A tie. Okay, this would be super cute. If you're doing one of those Christmas books where you're stuffing pockets, you could put a whole sheet of this in there. Or cut it into sections and put several sheets in. That is so fun. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the back of the paper tells you what it is. So that does help. That is very cool. Okay. All right. So whenever I find the Heidi Swapp, I get very excited. Let me go ahead and show you a few other little things that I found. Just more index cards. These are the colored cards. This is, I use that all the time, those types of things. I did find, this was the first time I had found the Park Lane adhesive. I don't remember where I found it, but this is the one. It's this good. You can kind of see it's got that nice texture to it. Good quality. It's a light texture though, so it's not going to get in the way. And the back of each sheet is adhesive. So once you cut something out, you don't have to add anything to it. It is good to go. And you're getting lots of colors here, guys. Again, lots of different grades of colors. Oh, wow. There's a lot in here. So that's awesome. That's exciting. I did get, I think I bought 3 of those because I just wasn't sure. And I'm trying really hard not to buy more than I need at the moment. I'm trying to kind of cut back just a little bit. I know you're like, sure, Sharon. I did get another pack of these insert cards. I just couldn't remember if I had this size, which is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. And I do. When I got home, I checked, but you can't go wrong with these. For $2.49, you get 35 cards. So you're getting the insert cards, and you also get 35 envelopes. So you get each. You get the insert cards, you get the card, and you get the envelope. And you're getting, I believe, Are you getting 35 of each? You must be. I think you are. Because I've counted the other ones like this. So it's a lot. So for $2.49, that is really quite a good deal. This is a huge bag and I've almost filled it. Okay, what else can I show you before I get to this sit-down stuff? I did buy these stencil liners. So there are 2 pieces in here. I have no idea what they look like. Let's open them. Let's take a look. I am interested. My big old IKEA scissors. Because these, I'm okay cutting open this stuff with. My cutter bees, I want to be more careful with. There we go. Okay. 2. Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. So you do just get 2 designs, but they're meant to go all the way around a cake, so they're quite large. But they're stencils. They're like any stencil that we get. So when you wrap it around, you can actually attach them here, and that gives you a size of your cake stencil. I think these are very cool. I think I'll get some use out of these. I probably don't need the length of it, but you know, you never know. So if you're doing something bigger, you certainly could do that. Is that frost form? So that's fun. Or you could just cut it down to a size that makes more sense to what you might use it for. Okay. And I found some of the gold vinyl, the adhesive roll. This is something, for $1.99, guys. It's $1.99 and you get 12 inches by 36. So you get a yard. But I will say this is the kind of thing that I've used for years. My sisters were using this too, this kind of thing. But they were using the Dollar Tree items, and this is a much better quality. And you can completely wrap your notebooks in this. And again, it's already adhesive once you attach it. Once you attach it, it's going to stay. It's not going to go anywhere. So that's always quite exciting. All right, okay, I can actually sit down now. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm going to switch that around just a little bit so I can show you a little bit more. And what else have we got here? I'm going to put these aside for a minute because I think those are going to take the longest. I'll just put those at the end. Okay. This was kind of silly. This was clearly sold at Dollar General. That's the way they do their tags. And it was, instead of $3, it was $1.99. You could probably get it cheaper at Dollar General in one of their sales. Who knows? And it's Bendon, which is also sold at Dollar Tree. So you might even be able to get it cheaper, but it was there. And I didn't want to keep looking. So it's this notebook on My Little Pony. Now, I purchased this for Stranger Things because I really wanted this for Stranger Things. And if you watch Stranger Things, you'll know what I mean. You'll know all about Lady Applejack and why, and the reference to My Little Pony. So I'm super excited because Little Bert's very excited because he knows he's getting one of those junk journals. I'm going to make a couple, and he knows one of those is going to be his. And so each time I find a reference that I'm including, he just gets super excited. So it's really fun. I love sharing what I love to do with my friends and family. And I'm sorry about the shaky camera. I'm gonna figure out a gimbal for this so that it doesn't keep doing that. So I was in I'm pretty sure this was the Jacksonville store that I found these. And these were the only ones I found. So I found one of these and two of these. That was it. They did not have any more that I could see. I will say the Heidi Swapp, we had been seeing this everywhere for $1. You can tell they've changed their prices. This was now $4. This was $4. I still thought it was worth it. But, you know, just be aware, they've figured out that the craft stuff is a hot seller, and I do think we knew that they were planning on increasing some of the prices. Well, they have. Just so you know. I am not throwing away any acetate right now because I've been cutting it up and using it. Because some of these are perfect sizes for some of the things I do. Let's see what's in here. All right, so you get these really cute, oh, that's cute. These really cute little, there's a little library pocket, a little document pocket. They're so cute. I love you pocket. And then another library card pocket. All right, those are absolutely adorable. You get this sheet of smaller stickers. I kind of like those. Maybe I would use those. I really don't use letters a lot, but every once in a while. And then this is a sheet of washi tape. So you are my sunshine. Oh, love you all so. I think that's the love you all so much. So this is cute. Oh, there's another pocket. Oh, there's more pockets down here. That's nice. All right, so it looks like we've got, maybe they're not just pockets. Oh, these are tags. Home Sweet Home. There's a bigger library tag. I like that heart. And you get sort of the tag. Oh, that's really cool. All right, so let me put those with that. And then I'm going to turn this over so you can see. Let's move our camera over a little bit. Let's move our stuff over a little bit so you can really see center stage what we're looking at. So these are some of, this is what's inside the pack too. You are my sunshine, my everyday, first. These are so cute. Dreams, laugh, expect miracles. Let's expect miracles. Together, you get a little heart, a little tag. These aren't quite chipboard, but they're definitely, you know, they're cardboard, a little harder, a little heavier than regular cardboard. Love, get some stars, love you much, and an arrow. And there's some more. Let me show you these. So these are just paper tags, which are really cute. These are very, very cute. And it's nice to have these because then you can just find a sentiment you want to add and you're just adding it straight in, or you're using theirs, but trying to make sure I show you all of them. Smile and today. Super cute. There is a lot in this one. I will tell you, I think there's been more in others. I think that we continue to find different prices at different stores. And that's my only frustration. I would just like them all because I've been told that they should all be the same. But they're not. They are not. Okay, so home is where, forever dreaming about, my heart melts, things that you make, remember, best traditions. So, and then first, and this is very cute because you can certainly add in, you know, this is a the sticker stamp set where you can really add in your own personalized message. I love that. And then the last thing in this box are these great paper clips, and they really are some wonderful paper clips here. So you get just the silver and I love that blue and that kind of blue. So there are how many? 3, I think there's 6 total. in there. So that's cool. Paper clips have become expensive. I don't know if anybody else is noticing that. I certainly feel like I'm seeing higher prices on paper clips, which is kind of something. And I'm putting that back in so I don't lose any pieces. So that was one of them. And then the other one, I filled a big bag. So this is the other one, this other Heidi Swapp memory planner time capsule embellishment kit. So let's get the, I think that is Little Brit heading off to tonight's game. They have to go in much earlier than we do. So Big Brit's going to come back and pick me up. Okay, let's see what's in this one. Sorry about the lag. Okay, I'm kind of loving this. So it has these acetate pieces. So we've got a love you, arrow, forever yours, and another arrow, very lovey-dovey. And we also have some tags. Remember that these are all wonderful journaling tags. There, that was the door. Wonderful journaling tags. So we've got a little bit more acetate here. These are so cool. Dreams. I like that number symbol for some reason. This is a nice banner piece. What else do we have here? More arrows and little tags. And put some of those up there together. And then some big ones. I think that would be cute in a Halloween album. Halloween albums don't all have to be scary and gory. And this one also has this great stamp set. So sealed on, open on, you could use those for Christmas if you wanted to. And then you've got date and the sealed on, my predictions, my hopes, my wishes, looking forward to, never want to forget, favorite moment, always remember to. I like the little camera piece down here, and then sealed with a kiss. When I'm doing my tiny journals, that little camera would be perfect when for the matting, so people can see where to put their pictures. Not that that's difficult for people to see where to put their pictures. So this kit also has a whole section of tickets. So you got that one, and the sweet memories, words of wisdom, love life to the fullest. These are very cute. And again, they can be used in anything. I'm really loving these. And then that one, this is now, note to self, very cute. Very cute. And then we have these little paper clips. So we get 2 gold. I think, yes, they look like envelopes. That's what they are. So 2 silver, 2 white, and 2 black. So there are 8 in this one. Very cute. So stinking cute. Okay, and then what's in this side? There's more. But wait, there's more. All right, so we get these nice little black stickers. Those are very nice. And they're kind of glittery, maybe? It's hard to tell. And then this is a set of washi tapes. So we have special delivery. I like that. And then different components. This one would be really nice. Is it see-through? Let me see this one for a minute. It's not see-through. But this one looks a lot like the stamps that you would see on top of something. So that would be cool to add, maybe put that down and add something behind it or in front of it. I'm not sure. I wish it was see-through. Then you could put a stamp down and then put that in front of it. So, but these are really, really nice. And there's more. There's one more thing. And then you get these sentiment stickers. I want to remember, dreaming out loud, so excited. There's a lot of stickers on here. Perfect way to spend the day. Oh, wait, there's there's something else under there. Okay, one more thing. Wow, this is just chock full of stuff. All right, so then you get these additional stickers. You've got an airmail, PS, you've got the stamps, the top secret. I like that. That's really cute. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see the whole thing at once. That's a little bit better. Sealed with love, express mail. So a lot of really cute stickers here. So super fun. Those are, I wish I had found more. I probably would have bought, just a couple more, because once you go through these, it's nice to have a little extra. But I will say that I'm just really grateful that I found what I did. Honestly, I found great buys. So I hope everybody did. This, turn this guy around. So this was fun. $2.99 for 250 Astrobrites 65-pound paper. So more than likely I'll take this to school and I will make signs or something from it, because it's certainly a heavier weight than what we normally use, and I often have to make signs. But I'll keep some of it because I just really like the colors here, and I think that this is really great for like a moon background type thing. So there's so much there. It's funny because I handle those packs all the time. But that one was heavy. Oh, did you hear the thunk? All right, let's see. So here is 12 by 12. This is called Midnight American Craft Coordinations. So there are 25 sheets for $2.99. I am beginning to see more and more of the 12 sheets for $2.99, and I pretty much skip those. Unless it's something that I look at and I think, oh, that is super special, I really want that. I think if you're doing 12 sheets for $2.99, you're spending more than 25 cents a sheet. So I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to hold tough. Okay. I also found this one in black. Now that one feels pretty heavy. This one is a color box, 125. It is not telling me what the weight is, but I can tell just by holding it and the way it bends. This is going to be fairly thin, but it is solid die core, which I prefer. And this is fine for backing, for covering books and things, because it should bend easily without breaking, because it's not so heavy that it's going to break those fibers when you bend it, hopefully. So, and for $1.99 and 125 sheets, that was a pretty decent deal. Okay, so I did find more of the Draper James wrapping paper. It is $3.99, and I bought one of these before and different with the florals. I bought this one, just one. I'm not going to spend more than, I'm not going to buy more than that, just because I think the prices I think it's kind of pricey. I think $1.99 is kind of pricey, but it's good paper. Let me get this off. And worth it just to use a little bit of it. So, and again, this is definitely wrapping paper. So if you want to use it for wrapping paper, it's not a bad deal. So you get all of these nice checks. I love the yellow. Some nice blue stripes. But you also get, is it just one? You get one sheet of tags. And I think that, I really like the tags. So that's a decent deal. That's decent. Now what I'll end up doing is once I use it up, I'll cut this off and use it for something else, because that's really who I am. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. So I found this. I saw someone else haul this recently, and they took it out and said that it's not really 110, or it doesn't feel 110, but when I saw it, I thought 250 sheets at 110 pounds for $7.99 was a good deal. So I'm going to feel this myself. Let's see, is that one sheet or two? If it's not 110, it's close. I mean, it's not heavy. Feels a little bit more like maybe 80, 85 to me, but it's decent. So it'll stand up on its own, and it'll take a little bit of abuse. So I'm still fairly happy with that. $7.99. Again, they're going up. So just watch your prices at Ollie's, because you may think that it's going to be, oh, it's great, I found this thing, I know somebody else found it at this price, but that does not guarantee that that'll be the price that you pay. All right, I'm going to back up a little bit more so you can see this. Okay, this was one of the ones that only has 6 sheets inside for $2.99. So kind of expensive. This was like 50 cents a sheet, but I really liked it, and I thought I'm going to go ahead and get it. I'm going to bite that bullet. This was at mine, and they still have lots. I think mostly because most of us are looking at it going, $2.99 for 6 sheets is a little bit expensive when you're selling most of these for 25 cents a piece. But it's adorable. To me, it's very nostalgic. It's definitely got that sort of old world vibe to me. It feels very vintagey. Let's go where the snow is falling. It's a winter wonderland. Cozy are we? Merry Christmas. So it's got some really great things in here. You're going to lose whatever's on the side here. And they, of course, are all the same. And it's not a heavy-duty paper. So again, a little bit of buyer beware. So 6 goes into 3. So it's about 50 cents each sheet. Now, I'll say probably if you were buying it individually in a store, we usually pay $67 or more. So it's not awful. This one was also $2.99 for only 12 sheets. But, I mean, look at it. This is foil paper. So gold foil paper. For this one, I thought that was kind of worth it because, oh golly, 12 goes into, it's maybe 25, 30 cents a sheet. No, less than that. Anyway. So I certainly have bought gold paper before, or gold papers. This is really nice. I don't even know how to describe how it feels. But this one I definitely thought was worth it. This would be one that I know I'll use it on so many different projects. I'll go through it quicker than I think I had planned on. Okay. This one, is this the same one I just got? This is 25 sheets. This is a second one. I think that I found these at different places and just didn't realize I already picked it up. But I go through tons of black paper. It will not go to waste. $2.99 for 25 sheets is a good deal. It's what, 12 cents a sheet. So that was a decent deal. So now I'm going to do the books last. So I'm going to come to some of the papers that I found. This was 25 sheets for $2.99. This is just such a great background sheet for different fall through whatever. And I really like the diagonal, so got that one. This one, really cute. Stories on one side, 25 pack for $2.99. Let's see if I can actually do the math for that. So that's going to be 10 cents. And we're going to have 12 cents. 12 cents a sheet. And then the back is this kind of nice, my brain. I can't think. Almost herringbone. This is Heidi Swapp, Emerson Lane, True Stories. Then, you have this wonderful butterfly, which would have gone so well with my butterfly books. So this one's a little bit more springy with the butterfly. $2.99. It's a 25 pack. This is One Canoe 2 Willow Butterfly Garden. And the back It's like half of a dandelion. Super cute. And what's interesting here is I know that I also have this green paper too. So I'm getting more of that series, which is always kind of fun when you put the series together. Okay, so these next three, I walked into my Ollie's, my local Ollie's, thinking that there wasn't anything there because I couldn't see a big buildup, only to see that there were a few. These were all in one stack, and honestly, I think they still have a couple of these designs. So this was super fun to find. I love paper packs. I think those of us who work with paper, you know, we love paper packs, and one of the reasons is it's the art of it. For me, the art and the feel and just fun. So this is not heavy paper. I do not want to steer you wrong. This is relatively thin. It's American craft. These were $1.99. This is called everyday paper. Each of these is called everyday paper, but they're all different, which is very interesting. So I'm going to take you through. I don't remember whether I have 1 or 2 sheets. Some of the paper is very nice and vintagey. And I do love coming across some of the vintagey pages. That's really pretty. That's very spring-like to me. I'm sure I've already had that at some point in time. I feel like there's a couple of sheets here that I've purchased at Joann as single sheets. So I think that's very vintagey. I love it. It's got sort of like this stain on it a little bit. Some big flowers. Cute. Oh, I love this dandelion design. So of course there's nothing on the back of these. This is heavier than copy paper. I don't know if I would. It might be 65. I don't know. I love the little bees. Oh, how cute! She got some hearts. I love this one. A little bit distressed. Makes me think of the 40s, of the flour sacks. So cute. This one, and then this one jumps me into the 60s and early 70s. Just really pretty green dot. Love it. More. I like that flower. And then you get this sort of darker one. Just like a little tan on tan heart. This makes me think of Hawaii. This one definitely makes me think of Hawaii. Then we have these pink and purple, very pretty. That's pretty. The pink flowers. Nice. Really pretty. So that's a very attractive pack. They may still have a couple. They didn't have a huge amount when I got there, and that was about a week ago. And I was quite surprised that they still had some left. So this was the next one, and again, just called everyday paper, but clearly it's different. And again, I think these were part of the singles lines. I haven't found any other names on here. So for $1.99, looks like each sheet's going to be different, and you get 25 sheets. So get this nice plaid. That's festive. I very much like this travel page. Oh, got a very sticker. This one, I love it. Oh, the stripes are nice. They're very big stripes, so you'd have to think about what you wanted to do with those. Cute little, if you notice the little, maybe I'll zoom in so you can really see that the ice cream cones have faces. Super cute. Let's go back a little bit. Really nice stripe. I like that stripe. So this one, you're getting sort of that ombre effect. Yes. That's adorable. I don't know what I would do with it. I'm sure I'd figure something out because it's adorable. Iguana. Is that iguana? Really nice yellow. I like this yellow with a little like internal stripe. And then we get this Venn diagram. We're getting this cute little Venn diagram. That's a nice color green, and it has a textured look to it. I do like these dots. I do like those. And I do love the cameras. I think these are super fun. I think these are really fun. Nice polka dot, like that one. Sort of lots of multicolored hearts here. Oh, look at the popsicles. So cute. So we get some more of the dots. I like those. And the green on green dots. Amaze. I think I'll stop here. Brilliant. Fabulous. Paper. Beach balls. Those could be beach balls, or they could be umbrellas. Very cute. I love, love, love this page. And I feel like it's been in something else that I've seen recently. But I love that that stripe, the distress stripe on this. I love this for a lot of different seasons. But we're coming up to Christmas, and so I will probably use that there. This is kind of nice, almost like cloud designs. And I'm sure I have this. I'm positive I have that one. Some more big stripes, and that's the end of that one. And then this is the last of the everyday paper. And I think this is the most vintagey. So this one literally just says day to day to day to day to day. But I do like the typed look. So slightly thicker than the last one. Different measuring. I do love that. Definitely we have some age, you know, they've done some aging to these. Love this. I have had this one before. I know I have. And I like to use this one in my junk journals. Maybe not as a full page, so I can sort of cut it down into maybe a 6x6 or 6x8. Very cute. Like almost like doilies. This is a bit of ledger paper. These are the books. I've been checking you out. Be mine. That's cute. Love story. The big polka dots. That's really cute. So far there's nothing not to like here. I really like these. And one of the reasons I like these so much is because they're kind of the perfect size. You can cut each section off and then maybe cut it in half, or find a good place to cut so you get the full sentiment. And then you can add these, you can use these as bookmarks. You could even add this to the front of something, and then I mean, it's going to be kind of a fat bookmark, but that's okay, because you get the whole thing. You get the whole sentiment. You get the whole understanding of it. So I love that. Oh, nice. It's like the flooring. This is more patterns. So cute. And these are small enough you could cut them down to your 3x4 notebooks. You've got your night sky going on there. It's a really pretty design. So this, oh, there come the doggies. I think it's different newspaper clippings, but I don't think all of it is newspaper clippings. It's hard to tell with this one. I think that is a beautiful design. Beautiful kind of plaid. And then we get another polka dot. I love this one. I've used this one. So again, I'm sure that I've had individual pages. So we get the gray plaid, gray check really. A lot of the wood design, if you can see that, so there's almost like a stamp of a flower in there. That's kind of cool. And then sort of the aged or splattered stars. I love the stripe. It's like ticking. And then we have the black and white dots. That's great. That's very Barbie-ish. And again, more of the layouts, more of the patterns, and more of the paneling. And that is the end of that book. So that was very cool. And that was the first time I bought only one of each. Because I have so much paper right now, I am struggling to figure out where to put it all. But it's paper and I can't say no. So this was very, very exciting. This is Horizon, Paige Evans, Pink Peasy, $1.99. And this has stickers, glitter paper, cardstock, all sorts of things in here. So they only had one of the, this is one I would have bought more than one. If I had seen more than one of these, I would have bought an extra one, you know, or two. No, just one. Because I did a quick flip through at the store and thought, oh, this would be so fun. So this is your page of stickers, and there's a lot on here. Grateful, travel, I love the bike, experience, young, wild, and free, wanderlust. I love vacations. So really cute sticker page. And then you get these gold stickers. It's almost like a rose gold. This is a nice page of cut aparts. And I think you only get one of each thing. So you're not going to find more than one. But I do like this travel new roads, dream, you inspire me, wander, say yes to new adventures. So this is glitter paper. Very nice, and it does not come off on your hand. That is, yep, nothing's coming off on my hand. Beautiful pink glitter paper. I do struggle to get things to adhere properly to glitter paper. So if you all have any special ways that you get things to stick, I would love to hear them. Please, please. So this is a really pretty flower design. I think I have material like that. That's not a really pretty design. Some really pretty, this is almost citrusy. Adventure, love together, dreamer, enjoy, sun-kissed, wanderlust, exploring, travel the world, get lost, young, wild, free, seas, family, live today. It looks like I'm not seeing any repetition, which is kind of cool. Really pretty design, geometric dish. This one is very much like one of the older quilts, like a cathedral quilt almost. Some of these are the same design in different colors, and they're really pretty. So I love this flower page. I just think the colors are great. I think the pinks really make it pop out. Sort of a big, almost like a single quilt page or kaleidoscope in there. Really pretty pink. Sort of a darker. These are going to be matching to, I feel like there's something right there. There is. That's almost like a peach. I like that orange. So you get a lot of regular plain sheets too. Different greens. Let's see what else we have. It's almost periwinkle. Navy blue. And a purple. So, very nice. Gracious. Okay. Last but not least are these wonderful books and things that I found. Some of these are coloring books, some of them are sticker books. So let me start on the top and I will move down. So Curious George's Haunted Halloween. This is a video, really, short movie that little Brit has been watching since he was 2, not even. And it was one of his absolute favorite movies. He had to watch every Halloween. We watched it repeatedly. And he absolutely loved it. And as he's gotten older, he's 14, he'll be 15 in April. We still have to watch it every year. We have to watch it at least once. It's just part of the tradition now. So super fun. So to find the book was great. I am hoping to get this one done before Halloween as a special Halloween gift to him. He's not home and he doesn't watch my videos, so he won't know. But I think this one would be really special for him. And I'm just going to sort of divide it up. One of my Ollie's receipts. And I'll probably go ahead and back it with something nice and heavy duty, because neither the front nor the back is necessary to this. This is cute. Making your own pumpkin head. That's really cute. So anyway, I think that he'll really enjoy this. And the fact that this was just something he watched all of his years of growing up, and that he still makes us watch. I love that. Okay, so I found Debbie McNamara's Holly Jolly Christmas coloring book. And I love romantic fiction. I do. I think it's fun. I think that there are many very, very talented authors out there. I think romantic fiction gets a really bad rap. But there are some amazing authors out there who are very, very talented and just great authors. Anyway, so this was $3.99. I'm going to take you through let's just flip through this so that we don't spend forever on it. So it actually, you can make stuff from it. So you've got these little Christmas cards if you want. You've got the tags you can color. I love this. And then on one side, you get the coloring, and the other side has a saying, "Isn't this what Christmas is all about? Finding Jesus." Has been a devotional post. So just a lot. Cute little thing. Alaskan holiday. I think these are quotes from some of her. Dashing through the snow. Dash shrugged but reached over and rubbed the puppy's head. I'll admit he's a cuddly little thing. Very cute. So this is really cute. Oh my golly, and it's got a recipe. I didn't even realize that. How fun is that? So there's a lot in here. Things to color and some activities, and I just thought this was fun. Probably just for me. I'll probably keep it. Here's one for the salt dough ornaments. What is this one for? Champagne punch, pomegranate orange fizz. Look at that. So there is definitely something in here for everyone. Just really, really sweet. It's cute. Okay, so I found that one. Super fun. Let me turn this one around. Do you all remember Schoolhouse Rock? Oh my gosh. When I found Schoolhouse Rock, The Art of Coloring, years ago, when Little Britt's older brother was in, I think, 6th or 7th grade, I was doing drama for the school. I was doing, we would do plays and things. That was not my role in the school. It was just the extra that I did. And we actually did the Schoolhouse Rock musical with the kids, and it was super fun. But this is absolutely, do you all remember listening to this on Saturday mornings? How fun is this? I love it. Oh my golly, I love it. And there's a lot in here. Oh. So I will figure out what I want to do with this, but for right now, I just want to hold on to it because I'm super excited by it. That's how I get excited. Then I found this one, and I'm like, I was at this point, and I'm thinking I really have to stop buying coloring books because I don't really have time to sit down and color. But they're so stinking fun, and I will use some things from these for junk journals and things. So this one was only $2.99. Spooky and cute, bold and easy coloring book. I will say I did like that these are sort of bigger, easier designs. I thought that was just kind of fun, and I liked these. They're on a heavy-duty paper for coloring. This is the kind of thing I could kind of fold the page up nice and neat and then stick it into one of those pocket notebooks that my sisters have discovered and send it off to someone. I mean, this would be great for a child's gift at Halloween. You get part journal, part activity book, so much that you can put into it and personalize for the child that you love, that you know and love. So I thought that one was very fun, even if you get it just for yourself. And finally, oh my goodness, I don't think I can do one of these in under an hour. I found this and I think I lost my little tiny mind. So it was $6.99. It was originally $19.99. And it is a vintage Victorian Christmas sticker book. And I'm pretty sure I only found one. But it means that they're out there. So I'll take you through a little bit of it. So it again, this has some activities, things for you to do. I love, it's got some of the Christmas carols. These are stickers, guys. These are vintage Victorian stickers, and they are wonderful. Oh my goodness. Here, I'll zoom you in just a little bit. You can get a better, closer look at these. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how many and more. Look at that doll. Oh my golly. I think you can buy these at Target. I think. They may be available on Amazon, but look at that teddy bear. How cute is he? Little kitten. Oh my golly. I think this is gorgeous. An absolutely gorgeous book. Oh my golly, I love that Santa. So I will definitely be using these. Now I may fussy cut around the white. I don't really always like a white border, but these are just so adorable. Oh, how cool. Look at the parlor games during Victorian time. Victorian slang. Bags of mystery. What the heck is a bag of mystery? Bag of mystery is sausages. I'm so sorry. I don't really think I want a sausage that you also call a bag of mystery. But okay. That's really cute. Victorian occupations. I think this is really cool. It's a really cool way to point out to students. This is the kind of thing I would share with students. How much jobs can change with time and with new technologies. So an apronnier is a shopkeeper. Now that's still something around. What's a badger? A badger is someone who buys a farmer's produce to resell. What's a bug crank? Let's see what a bug crank is. Collected insects from gas lamps. Okay, that's not a job anymore. that's not a job anymore. That would be the kind of thing you could share. So we have Christmas tree, and I guess, these are decorations you can make. Shadow puppets you can make. Dot to dots. We used to do dot to dots. My mother would get dot to dot books for after the meal on Thanksgiving. Little trivia game. Oh, we have more stickers. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at the. Okay. So these are just gorgeous. And I'm glad I saved this one for last, because I don't know that you could follow this up with anything. I love that candy cane. That is gorgeous. It's like the little elves helping. The Santas. Now, while the ground is white, go it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing this sleighing song. Oh, it's for Jingle Bells. Look at that. That's got to be a doll. You've got a little cat. Look at the kittens. And little girls, little boy. Oh, with this little mistletoe. And the sack of letters. Oh, look at the Santa. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I think this is one of those ones I might have to go through the whole thing. I love that you get your own little train. We've got a few different Santas on here. I love the gingerbread. Oh my golly. A couple of coloring pages. How sweet are they? Very fancy. I love the nutcrackers and the Victorian house. Very cute. Oh my goodness. And more pages. How many stickers are in here? Does it say? Over 200 unique stickers. So you're not getting any repetition here. Look at that Santa. Oh my golly. Too adorable. I don't even. Okay, words are now gone, and I'm just on the this is adorable stage. I'm gonna move a little bit fast. Oh, I love that there's finally a dog. I'm a dog person. I am a doggy person. Oh, this is so sweet. So many gorgeous stickers, guys. Caption this, and you can match stickers. Victorian Christmas cards. Oh, that's cool. So conceivably, you could cut that out, but I would have to back it because that'd be too thin. It's like a box. Is that supposed to be a box? I think it is. More. Oh, it's the envelope. Maybe. I think it's the envelope. And more of the stickers. Bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, handmade. We still actually do Christmas crackers. Not so funny jokes to include. Why would you include not funny jokes? How do sheep wish each other a happy holidays? Merry Christmas to you. Oh, I got it. And then we have, I think it looks like some solutions here. And I think that's, the rest of these are solutions to things. That is, I think this is my favorite find. I mean, I love all the papers and things, but this is gorgeous. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed your walk through the Ollie's purchases. Again, this was several different stores. This was not from my local store. I don't honestly remember which one this was from. If I had to hazard a guess, it would probably be Jacksonville. But thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And don't forget, when you subscribe, hit the bell so it'll inform you when the next video comes out, which hopefully will be tomorrow. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Cheers.